Hello everybody, my name is Bobble Hat Boy and welcome to another Bobble Hat Boy video. In today's video I'm going to be talking about my opinions on Thorpe Park's brand new logo. So, let's get straight into it, shall we? Now, before we get into the brand new logo, let's take a look at the history of Thorpe Park's logos. So, to start with, is this very iconic Thorpe Park logo. It, of course, has the wording Thorpe Park as well as the T creating a yellow and blue flag. And realistically, it's just very, very iconic. Did you ever go to Thorpe Park when this was its logo? I would love to know. Please do tell me in the comments below. It was like this from 1979, when it originally opened, to the late 1990s, before it was replaced by this. Yeah, I have no idea what the heck this is. Why is it like water? It looks like a water park. I know it's like emphasizing like the water rides it has, but what? Genuinely, I understand why this did not last long. Because after that, it was replaced by this, which introduced the Infinity logo that we all know and love today. Now, of course, just looking at it, you can tell this is not the logo that we all know and love today, even though it is very similar. One of the major differences is the fact that it has the words Two Swords. Two Swords was the company that owned Thorpe Park at the time. Of course, now it is Merlin, and it is very similar to the modern day one that we just departed, and it introduced the Infinity logo. Then, in 2008, when Two Swords was acquired by Merlin, this became the logo we all know and love. This logo was a modernization of the previous logo and removed the words Two Swords, however, also making the colorization of the logo itself pop out even more. Even though this was used for 15 years, this logo, it actually only saw two roller coasters come to the park, those being Soar the Ride and The Swarm. Now, I am not counting the likes of X rethemed, obviously, to The Walking Dead The Ride, because that's not a brand new roller coaster, that's just a retheme of a family coaster into a horror coaster, but we won't talk about that. Anyhow, now, that is, of course, the history of Thorpe Park logos. Let's get in to the brand new logo. And here it is. Yeah, it's not great, that is it. That is the official logo. It's interesting. With Drayton Manor's logo last year, to be honest, I quite like it now. I think it's alright. However, it still doesn't have a logo as per se. It's just got a font and some stars. This doesn't even have a stars. It literally just is a font. Now, when it's added swirls in the background, that looks alright, but that should be the full logo. It shouldn't just be the word Thorpe Park. And I don't know. When I first saw it, I thought of a caravan park or a leisure centre, not a world-class theme park, which their new branding is the home of feel-good thrills. When you look at that logo, do you think of feel-good thrills? I don't know. However, alongside the brand new logo, there is also brand new brand assets. And I quite like these, to be fair. Now, the one on screen now is the one with multiple patterns. I think that's a bit random, but it's alright and has something going for it. However, what I really like is this on screen now, which is just like the arrows and information things that will be plonked around the entire park. And that actually looks really nice. It's just the logo on its own is just not great. And you can see with the posters here, that looks really good. It's just the one thing that ruined this rebrand is the actual logo itself. Now, obviously, I'll get used to it eventually, but I don't know. It's like they were bigging it up to be this really good, like, new era for Thorpe Park, and the logo at the forefront. They really shouldn't have done that, in my opinion, because the logo is the worst part of this rebrand. The rest of it actually looks alright, but I don't know. The logo brings it down a bit. Just nothing on it. It looks very retro, and I get that. The O is meant to look like the oval in the old logo. However, yeah, I don't know. I think if it actually had the swirls that was used on other marketing things, I think that would actually look alright as a logo, but just because it's just this, then I don't love it. I hope it'll grow on me, but at this moment in time, I'm not really the biggest fan, and I do prefer the other one, the previous logo that we just left. However, I'm very excited for the future of Thorpe Park. Of course, next year we're getting Hyperia, the UK's tallest and fastest roller coaster, as well as Big Easy Boulevard, the replacement for Angry Birds Land. So it's a very exciting time for the future of Thorpe Park. However, the logo just isn't it, in my opinion. However, what do you guys think of the logo? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you somewhere in the middle like me? I would love to know. Please do tell me in the comments below, and I would hopefully see you all later for my next Nemesis construction update. Good